All right. So today is the first lesson. That boy said lessons. Today is the first lesson. So we're gonna do a quick, and what I mean by a quick, I mean we're gonna do a quick version, a beginner version of talking about the pineal gland, the third eye. Later we're gonna do a medium version, then we're gonna do an advanced version. So I am Edible Lectures, your boy L, you know what I'm saying, EL, and I'm gonna talk about the pineal gland, the first lesson. So my experiences, we're talking about the pineal gland, the activation. The pineal gland is your, what you would say, your sixth chakra. I know now I think we got, with the age of Aquarius, it's like unlock 9 chakras now. You know, I mean, it used to be more chakras. But I'm going this one off the cuff right now. So the other ones, I'll have more notes and everything. So this one, I'm doing this one just freestyle. So the pineal gland is your third eye. It's in the middle of your brow. Also, your medulla oblongata in the back. Your third eye, your pineal gland, gives you insight, clairvoyance, makes you aware. There's different herbs you can take for this. Some people, they use the ganja. Some people use blue lotus. Some people use you can get peppermint. Also different teas, herbal teas. Some they do shrooms. You know what I'm saying? Now that one, that blasts you off. Some, a lot of y'all ain't ready for that yet. Even if you get to it, you don't have to do certain other things, as far as like shrooms to get to that level. You don't have to do that right away. You can microdose all that stuff. So, you can take other medicinal herbs, like, well, for instance, another mushroom can be like lion's mane, for mood and all that. So my experience with developing this pineal gland, for spiritual experiences. So I had what I would say what triggered my first awakening was in 2019, when I was going through some different things. I had dropped out of community college, and I went back to where I'm from in Michigan, and I was going through a lot of tough times to the point to where I didn't even want to exist. So for 7 days, I did not eat anything, and that was my way of having as what you would say, suicide attempt. And during those 7 days, not eating, not drinking anything, my, what you would say, spiritual abilities triggered. And when I say, I literally left my body from out of this 3D plane. And what I recognized was I was actually astral projection, and I actually fasted without even being aware that I fasted for 7 days. And that for 7, which is, I look up on here at my numerology on my wall, 7 is spirituality, reflection, discovery, knowledge, wholeness, perfection. Also, some people say completion, which some people can get not twisted, but some people can get with 7 and the number 9 as completion or finality. You can get, some people can get those intermixed. Some people, it can be both for you. Take what resonates. But with the pineal gland, spiritual insight, clairvoyance, you can tap into dreams. You can tap into the astral realm. You start to be aware. You start to see this matrix. You start to have the abilities of what they say as being awoken. So, for instance, different herbs. Matter of fact, now let me get these. Let me get at least a little bit of notice out. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do this how I'm gonna do this. So, different herbs. So, shout out to Bobby Hemmett, my favorite metaphysics teacher ever in the world. ever in the world. So blueberries can open it up. Fasting can open it up. Just like how, if we want to go to the Christian context or church context, fasting can open you up. Drinking spring water can open you up. There's a vast variety of different herbs. Kundalini, which is with all your chakras lining up, from using the seminal fluid, using the energy, your sexual energy, and instead of bringing it down, you bring it up by going through all energy centers. So I wasn't planning on going through all the energy centers, but I'm just going to do this off the cuff. So start out with your root chakra, which is red. Then you go to the sacral chakra, which is orange. Then you go to the solar plex, which is yellow. Then you go to the heart chakra, which is green. Then you go to the throat chakra, which is blue. Then you go to the third eye chakra, pineal gland, which is purple. Then indigo crown, which is slightly, to me, the crown and the third eye colors are almost the same to me personally. But, and then on top too, you could be white or whatever. So yeah, like I said, the third eye chakra gives insight, gives awareness, key different things. This is off the cuff. The next one, if you want to really get advanced with the next one, really want to, check out the next one. Is going to be more advanced on if you really want to go through this change, this awakening. And once you open and decalcify your third eye, you can never go back. You can never. And a lot of people, when they try to go back, or when they're aware of this information, and when they're aware of this insight, they like to use it and camouflage it for personal gain, for manipulative reasons. You got to be careful, because once you get on a certain path, you can't go back. And with the laws of the universe, if you read the Kabbalion and other different things like that, you will be taken responsible for these things. So yeah, it's your boy Edible Lectures. This is the #1 quick lesson of the pineal gland. Thank y'all.